Hey there, I just wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about social media and some tips around marketing. Now, when you first set up as a business, it can be really tempting to want to be on all platforms, but in reality, that's not the most effective way to market yourself and get known. Okay, so what I would suggest is pick one or two at the most in terms of social media platforms and start with that. That is enough. Even just one. Like I spend most of my time on LinkedIn and a little bit of my time on Facebook, and I'm going to start ramping up a little bit more on Facebook. And the reason for that is because you don't have the time. Okay, you're building a business. You're not just offering the services as a VA, and that takes time itself. But there's things involved in building a business, such as the marketing, the sales, the design, systems, structures, etc. So many different things. So I don't want you to spend all of your time or 90% of your time posting on all different social media channels and putting yourself under a huge amount of pressure. You don't need to do that. Start with one or two social media channels and start to think about where your ideal client is hanging out, or where the people that you'd like to work with are hanging out. They could be on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Pinterest, on Twitter. Okay, but have a think where they're hanging out and choose your platform. This will become clearer when you learn about your ideal client. Okay, so know that you can just start with one or two platforms and really become like the expert in those platforms. Like just drive those platforms home and really just what was I going to say? Just really focus on making those platforms that you know, that you get known for, that you get liked, you build up relationships, because otherwise you're going to sell yourself or too thin, too short, and it doesn't work. So know that you just need to start with one or two platforms. You can increase it over time, but until you've got a team, I would definitely not have more than two platforms maximum, okay? Because otherwise you just can't get the work done. And also I would say it's okay to repurpose. Like what you put out on LinkedIn, you can repurpose that and copy it over into Facebook, into your Facebook page. So you can put out a post every day on LinkedIn. You can put the same post out on Facebook, because the audience on LinkedIn is going to be different to the audience on Facebook. They may both be your ICA, but maybe there's a different age range or different target market or something that makes them slightly different. And not everyone is going to see your content anyway. And if they see it more than once, it just reinforces the message. Okay, so save yourself some time when you're setting up in your business and choose two platforms at the most, maximum, and just repurpose your content. You can do scheduling tools, although that does affect the reach. So I'd encourage you to sit down for 20 minutes a day and just write out a post or batch content in advance, and then just have a 5-week content plan and then just keep sending it out and out again and again. People don't care. I've been sending the same posts out. They rotate around every 5 to 6 weeks for probably a year now. I sometimes refresh it, but no one says, oh my God, I've seen this post before. I still get likes, I still get comments, I still get shares and reactions and engagement, because I'm always adding new people. So don't overcomplicate it, keep it simple, but just get started. That's my advice to you. Take care.